What's up guys, it's Town here. In today's video we're going to be VOD reviewing the solo Cash Cup winner, Khanada. But before I get into this video, if you do enjoy my content or find what I'm telling you helpful, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright guys, we are in game number 1, and this is going to be a perfect example why confidence off spawn is so key for success in the solo Cash Cup. Now, Khanada has gotten pretty well known this season for conning Janisee at DreamHack, and in this situation again he's getting conned by another EU player, BL Nebs, and he dominates, winning 5 out of 6. And most of this is simply just due to confidence, and as you well know, Khanada lacks almost any type of humility, so he is overflowing with confidence, and we're going to see him kind of push a fight here. 125 HP with someone with a striker shotgun, 3 builds. This isn't the most intelligent. Look at that movement right there.
That's just so dog shit.
And he gets a free elimination. Now we come look up here. This is one of the best things you could do when going for refreshes. Again, cone peeking. You see this guy not paying attention. See him get cracked off shield. He waits till he opens. And he's going to get a free refresh going into moving zones. Now meta this season is definitely going to be the grappler, and you're going to see him use that here as well. He's going to sit here, wait till zone comes to him. Actually, he's going to get a refresh. Use it to get him. Now he gets pressured off the wall. He immediately goes, I don't really need it that bad. I have the grappler. He waits for the opponent. Now he nearly fries here with poor reload management, but again, good couple of kills. And you're not going to see him use the grappler too much in this particular game. Now he kind of gets stuck here. And this is kind of, he completely forgets that his entire side is open. He knows he's fighting that opponent to the right because he gets pushed from the left, and he leaves it open. He gets cracked a bunch here, and then his SMG's not reloaded, and he just goes for a spray. So not the best game one, but game number 2 is going to be a little bit better. Now off spawn here, he's at a much better advantage. He has the terrible 2-shot shotgun, gets a shield crack, gets a free kill at Greasy again onto Nebs. Making sure he's trying to cover all angles when he goes for this refresh, and he gets it. Now right here, this is kind of one of the most important things of the entire video. Now as you see, he's going up to high ground here. He does have a lot of mats, but once he realizes, I don't really need to contest this, it's a full water zone, and you're going to now see him use the grappler a whole lot more efficiently. Gets a kill back, he wants to go for it, and this is also why the grappler is very good. You can use it like a harpoon, but again, kind of doing that same thing. He's going to wait until zone is at his back, and then he's going to go. And you want to be elevated with the grappler. Playing lower layers with the grappler is very difficult. But look at the amount of white heals he has. He has 5 splash, 4 flop. So he's probably immediately thinking, hey, I need to do something in regard to just playing my mats. He's 3-1-1. Good pressure as well. And now he doesn't have any more grapple, so he is going to have to tarp in. He drops a layer. That's a little congested. Now he goes for a refresh. And I like the decommit there. There's no point to really force anything. He can still maybe try. He's trying to use his SMG, and it kind of pulls back to his old builds. He's going to recycle a lot of his builds here. Now another unfortunate situation is going to happen here when he dies, which is kind of maybe a little bit unpreventable. The only thing he could have maybe done, as you'll see, is what I'll talk about when he ends up getting eliminated. But it's a really, really good game right here. 10 kills, 3 eliminations. Make sure he covers his head, finds a refresh. And now this was interesting to me. He decides to leave that grappler. And again, I think this kind of gets back to the point that it's really difficult with the grappler when you're low to use it. You cannot die with these whites. Now he pressures this opponent, but he leaves this wide open. If he places a cone here, he prevents his death right here.
Oh my god, I died.
It's so funny. The guy in his call goes, you can't die with these whites here, and then instantaneously dies as soon as he says it. Now he's getting third party from Agers in this fight. Now he should definitely lose this fight, right? He actually clutches up here again. Reads that he's going to drop to the right. This actually, the opponent gives him a right hand peek. Does a great job of blocking off his side. And does a fantastic job of hitting his shots with the auto shotgun. Really good angle right there. And it kind of, again, got Nebs over aggressing. This is, again, confidence off spawn. And he only loses 1.
This kid is terrible.
Look at this cone peeking again. We have the grappler as well. And same thing, waiting, not going ahead too early, maximizing the use of the grappler. Great job, has the wall and the opponent recognize it. Now he gets a refresh. We don't get to see how he gets to this low ground position, but I'm assuming it's due to the grappler, and you're going to see exactly why this is so good. So this person comes back shambles, and he gets a free pickup, a free refresh, because the grappler allows him to play ahead. Now, fortunately, this kind of goes downhill. Now, the grappler can sometimes kind of yeet you. He doesn't have a lot of materials, but now he can sit here and make 2 boxes and play for angles, look for shots. Now, nothing's going to really connect for him, unfortunately, in terms of a refresh. Until I believe he's going to get a spray through on an opponent where he's not going to be able to get the loot. He gets for 100. Making all these right-hand peeks and angles very difficult. Look how much space he's controlling. He has one more grapple, so he knows he can use it if need be. He's going to take 1 minute before he goes. See how he was pretty fortunate he didn't get caught on his head right there. You have to be very, very careful on lower layers using the grapple, because you can just get caught and then it's just you're in a really bad situation. It's another pickup on a EU player, Clement.
Nice.
Now he only has 2 builds. He gets another pickup onto Jamper, and now he's going to be able to get everything. And then you hear the comms pulls back. You get all these men miss and play this whites.
Another one. Drop more minis.
And again, I think this is kind of, he even says he throws here again. I feel like he could have won this game very easily. Does a good job of catching Kimzo off guard, and now it's a 1v1. He has enough mats to kind of steal this out. Khanada, being the aggressive player he is, goes up and challenges. Opponent does a good job of defending. Good pickaxe bait, doesn't hit hard, 38. Opponent actually hits a really good shot and gets in.
Bro, fuck.
With all those whites, again, kind of maybe a little bit of a sell, but you'll take that game for sure. Again, he could maybe have played his mats a little bit longer. Who knows what would have happened, but him applying the pressure, the guy cracked, unfortunately, and then the guy just phased through.
No, 76 points.
All right, game number 4 now. Now, he gets fried off 50 off shield right here. Or off shield, off white.
Oh my god! No! No! No!
And as you can see the reaction.
No!
He couldn't believe it either, but again, that's just confidence in your aim again. And that is incredibly important in solos. Now again, same thing, we have the grappler here. We know why he's landing greasy, because up in that, I guess it would be southwest corner, there is a grappler spawn. And in doing the same thing here, sitting in his box. He's just sitting there waiting, looking. He's going to wait till zone, almost touching him, and then he's going to be able to go. And you notice it's down elevation, so he's on a good clear layer to do this. And he goes from back to front, and then he makes a box. Oh, this is such a good peek, a way to get information to be a little bit protected at least as well. I talked about that in the phased VOD review. Now, I don't know what happens here. And this is kind of, he's 2-1-1, he has 4 grappler. This is just like, I don't think he expected that to happen, and he was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna make an aggressive play. So he just reconnects. So he just lands right on top of him, gets cracked, then places cone and actually places above him. The opponent, it places it too late, and he insta dies, which he could have probably gotten a lot more out of that game. I know with the flying up was unexpected, but he still had grappler charges. My preference would have been for him to play ahead, but he actually still ends up winning pretty comfortably. So even with just that unfortunate game, just a slight misstep. Game number 5 is going to be the only time he dies off spawn.
Oh my god, it's Agers.
And so Agers fries him off spawn as well, with him getting double shot with a 2-shot, so it kind of is a wombo combo. Again, no, that's the way it goes. And now we're at game number 6 off spawn. Now the opponent should definitely have won this fight again. He gets him with a little mini bait. Now he's on a left-hand peek. I can't believe that Nebs missed that shot, honestly.
You're dog shit. You are so bad. Oh my god. You are terrible. You are terrible. You are.
That's really, really hard to believe that he lost that. But again, it's just confidence and just being calm in a very, very just high pressure, especially in a finals lobby, right? He only gets 6 games. So especially with him dying off 5th, he could have just let that affect his mental. But nope, stayed strong. Good job of getting pre-fight damage here. Now the third party already comes in. He's on edge, so we should know that a lot of people are going to be looking at him. But they are in a pretty low layer, so there may not be a lot. Covers his head, gets it first try, makes a nice right-hand peek and finishes that fight. Now 26 in the moving zone, not a lot. Notice he's on a good layer, and he's got 3 charges. So again, meta. Use that charge. Use that charges of the grappler for success. Pressure, same thing. Look at this, backside zone, okay? And this is why you want to use the grappler on higher layers. Gives you nice freedom. He does a nice long one, decides to go double. Gets dropped down probably a little bit lower than he wanted to. Now this is where your world is just kind of, it's very stupid that logs do this. And again, now he could have just pickaxed it away and saved the ammo and time personally. But you even hear his teammate, hey, you can take your pickaxe out and do that. But makes it work. He still has a good amount of mats, 500.
500 mats.
He's going to do a job of getting ahead here. And just kind of refreshing, just playing his match as long as he can. He's really just trying to milk as much placement out. He knows where he's at in the tournament in terms of, he doesn't need to go anything for aggressive. I feel like he could have done a whole lot better overall in this tournament. There was just a few simple mistakes, especially on that, pushing that high ground, that he could have definitely taken advantage of the setup that he had. But he still ends up winning pretty comfortable. Now I love what he's doing, creating all the space, looking for angles. He controls a lot, right? He could force a lot of refreshes with all of this space. Now, unfortunately, nothing really comes for him, you know. Right here, opponent takes at the right time. Now this is kind of where my point where the grappler kind of isn't that great low ground. Doesn't get you that much. Notice he's going to get in here. Actually does a pretty good job of it. And he's going to get pressured in the back. Someone in wood.
First try.
But he is going to end up winning the tournament. Again, I don't mind the grappler play. But he ends up winning by 10 pretty comfortably. And I feel like it wasn't the cleanest VOD review I ever had. But overall, you kind of saw the confidence off spawn. Going 5-1 off spawn against a professional player in Europe. Which, again, Europe is known as being one of the best fighting regions. Probably by far the best fighting region. Insane W tiers, but his confidence off spawn is basically what won him this, and him understanding meta with his drop spot having a grappler access. He had it almost in every single game, whether or not he actually had it or got it from that greasy spot or took it from an opponent. Again, very, very important in solos this season. If you want success, you need a grappler, and you're always going to need to have success with confidence off spawn. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. And I hope I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.